Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk and apparently my spicy attitude. My boyfriend told me right before the stream I'm a little spicy today, but it's cute. So, Merry Cheapmas. War is not over. We have a lot to talk about, but this might be a short recap stream because God willing, inshallah, yalla, all the whatevers, my family won't come over today and I could do a puppy stream. I felt very bad about yesterday. I do have to say that. But everybody kept coming over and then they just never left. And I don't know how else to explain it. Like everybody, all the kids in the family want to come over and play with the puppy. And they're like, oh, Auntie Jenny, look at this. Look at Coco doing this. And it's like, yes, I see her all the time, but they want me to watch them play with her. Anyways. And then my mother was here and she kept saying she was going to run errands and she just never did. So it was a family filled day. I'm not really complaining, but if you live in a big family like me, you'll just get that. You'll just get it. Sometimes it's like, I want the house empty. And that's when everybody just piles on over. Anyways, hello, good morning. Merry Cheapmas. If you are currently with a partner who is not offering to poop on others, shout out to you. You're doing amazing in life. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Richie. Hello, Mayor. Good to see you. Hello, Rainbow Road. Lori, Breezy's next holiday upload, recording my family, sticking around until they leave. I should do that. I should do that. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I am so sorry. I think it's just us early risers, and I'm fine with that. Rainbow Road, I did say hi to you. Good to see you and everyone too. Happy Scatversary. Yes. So if you have no idea what we're talking about, gosh, what was it? 2 years ago now, you guys? Booty Beauty's fake husband cheated on her with one of her beezers and he fell in love with her. Her name was Kay Bella. All BS aside, I hope she's okay. I do. Hey, Lily. So anyways, he fell in love with Kay Bella. He wanted to fly her to Kuwait, asked how much she made, if she worked, if she could have kids, yada, yada, yada. And then Foodie found out. And then like 3 days later, we were told no face, no case. And it wasn't him. Blah, 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 blah. It was definitely him. Hey, Aluminum, 2 years. Yeah. Good morning, Lily. How are you doing? So, why don't we start off with this lovely clip that I love to play, just, every now and then, because I know Chantal searches everything about herself. Um, I have some shit I want to talk, but I think I'm saving that for when we're in my backyard. Let me know. Do you want the shit talking really fast? Or should we save it for when we're out back watching the cute dog play and we're vaping? I think I might do that. Okay, your email hates me. I are you doing at mail.com or Gmail? Because it's not Gmail. It's just breezing today at mail.com. Whatever you want to do. We'll save it for the backyard. I'll do all my shit talking about Chantal for right now. All right, let's start off with the clip where she finds out that he cheated while she was in the ER. And she says, I gave my cats away for you. Because it just brings me joy. All right, can you see my screen? Hold on, let me fix it. It's very hard for me to shut my mouth when I really don't want to. Just wanted to say that.
I don't even believe in God right now. Why am I wearing fucking hijab? I don't believe in anything anymore. I gave my cats away for you. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you can do with your apology.
Well, I feel like I'm talking to a real
Cats away for you. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you can do with your apology.
It's so beautiful,
well,
Mayor.
I feel like I'm talking to a real dog, a real slave, a pure dog. I'm gonna shit on you and rape you and spit on your face.
Just
Get down
off in
on
your
your
ear.
knees. Beg me to forgive you.
I'm sorry for people who assume that I'm a good person. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a hateful piece of shit. I'm a hateful piece of shit.
Ugh. I don't like the guy Mark from Soft White Underbelly, but sometimes listening to stories is the only way I could fall asleep at night. And while I know this woman is all kinds of a liar and manipulator, I really want her to get better. Do you watch her story? I want her to get her shit together so badly. Anyways, I can't describe it. Chantal, I don't care what happens to her, but this woman has 4 kids. 4, and they need their mom, and they need a healthy mom, and I don't know. I believe in miracles. I pray for her. I really do. All right, let me get off this screen, and then I'm going to share my Twitter, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things. Foodie Beauty and her bullshit yesterday. I remember she shopped. Her scooter died 3 times in like 15 minutes. Has that ever, if you use those when you shop, whether you have a bad back, bad knees, whatever, does your scooter die? 3 of them in like 15 minutes? So that tells me she's lying about her weight, right? And she exceeds the weight limit and it's killing the batteries. What else happened? Oh, she filmed somebody who probably needed help. She said she went to go look at Christmas lights and she made a joke about the fentanyl fold. And then she just kept driving. She didn't stop her stream, didn't call for help, nothing. So to anybody who feels bad that we make fun of Chantal and her addictions, I just want to point out, I mean, she's made fun of mine that have caused a stroke, seizures. I mean, I lost everything over them at one point. She found that so funny. She doesn't even call 911 for people who need help. I will never feel sorry for her. I don't. And any day I start to feel sorry for her, I'm like, she really is pathetic. Like, she's pathetic. Everything about her is pathetic. I'm reminded of just how evil she is. And I think that she's getting exactly what she deserves in life. I've never seen someone run through scooters, right? Like she does. Never mind if she actually broke them, which is completely realistic. She could. Hey, Ma, I don't think those scooters would die 3 times if the person is within the weight limit, right? She deserves no sympathy. I agree with you on that. All right, let me share my screen. So if this stream is shorter, it's only because I have a window of opportunity today that I can go in the backyard and run my mouth and shit talk with you guys. And I am going to seize the day and live up that opportunity. Okay. All right. I am somehow off of my Twitter and on somebody's food. This is what they're having on this Sunday. I don't know who they are, but this probably looks really good to some of you guys. I'll take the eggs with salsa, please. It's the only way I could eat them. It has to have they have to have salsa on them. Anyways, maybe the onions, but I will not take the dead thing on the plate. So, but I hope you enjoy your meal, short stuff. I don't know why I'm on your tweet. I thought I was on my own, but hello. Happy Sunday to you. How is life being short? I don't know how it is. I could tell you how life is being tall. We're always asked to get things, or how the weather is up there. Seriously, that's how it goes. All right. Oh, this foodie cycle is so spot on. And when we talk about it, please screenshot it for future reference. If you're new to Girl World or you somehow come across this live stream and you're interested in what we're talking about, screenshot this and refer to it later, okay? Where should we start? Did I tell you guys how somebody hijacked the Salon Chantal on YouTube and turned it into Salah El Refe Loves Poop? He really does. We're going to be talking more about that in a few minutes. Description. Hello, guys. My name is Salah El Refe, and I cheated on my wife. I told a woman that I'd love to defecate on her and barked like a dog. Woof, woof. Okay, I know we talked about this before, but I will never get over this. Like, imagine you find the hottest person in the world and there's chemistry and you guys start dating, and like the second week you find out that they're really into barking or whatever, and you're like, okay, well, let me see what it's like. You're really fucking hot. Would you, if you're a dude out there, would you woof woof all high pitch, or will you bark like, I don't know, a Saint Bernard or something? I mean, no offense to chihuahuas. I have a little chihuahua. Her bark can be intimidating, but it's really not. It's more cute than anything. Anyways, I was then, oh, what did I just kick over? Oh, my body spray. That's fine. I was then kicked out of Kuwait, the only home I ever knew, because of my fat cow wife. I don't like how this is. I can't see you guys. Hold on. Let me split the screen. There we go. Grunge. That cartoon. Well, I'm not barking for anyone, but if I did, right? I don't know. I mean, to each their own, I guess. I'm just not into barking or poop. I was then kicked out of Kuwait, the only home I ever knew, because of my fat cow wife. I ended up in Syria, where my wife accused me and my family of plotting her deletion. But don't worry, I have no job, and that fat cow wife pays for my lifestyle. I can't talk. Lifestyle. Despite not seeing me in months. Yalla! Oh, and I always hit the demo button and act like I'm playing my piano. Thanks for reading. And what I do know is they have a whole playlist of Cuba Rage up. So if you have time later, please check out this channel, Salah and Chantal Official. That's the act. I love it. Oh, I could bark on command and I'm potty trained too. Well, that's good, Richie. I mean, you're Salah's dream man. The 28th of December is the cheatversary for Salah and Chantal. Happy cheatversary. Congratulations. Sophia said Shani just blocked me because I pointed out when she's mad at Jason. She acknowledges that he abused her kids, but when she's feeling softer towards him, she claims he treated them well. Worst mother ever. William and Zachary deserve so much better. Okay, what I do know is yesterday was insane. Shani was scary. Very scary, so much so there was like this demonic laugh. Like I seriously got, I don't know, legitimately scared watching her. I'm like, this woman is possessed. The devil is in her. Anyways, we had to hear how afraid she is of Jason. She's terrified. He's an abuser. But let's just look at her behavior for 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, kick
Wookie, if you're here, by the way, all I heard was your name in her mouth yesterday. She's very upset that you're trying to help Jason. She doesn't want him to get better.
Yeah, kid kicker.
Why is that funny? Does somebody who's being abused refuse to leave the person's home and then constantly poke at them, trying to get them to rage, react, or do something terrible? Genuinely curious. I think she's trying to push him. Okay. I think this is the clip where she scared me. She was laughing for like the longest time, and I swore I saw the devil in her. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I think she's trying to push him to do something really, really bad. And I'm almost scared to say it because I don't want it to happen. Like, I don't know. She has nothing left to lose. She's lost it all. If his uncle kicks her out, she's officially, right, lost everything. Her kids, multiple homes, money, YouTube channel, everything, right? She has nothing to lose. But I think I hate saying this. I've lost somebody to deletion. So please know that I know it's horrible, right? I don't think she cares about her own life. And I think she's trying to push him to do something horrible to her and himself or himself. And I feel like we're going to hear about them on the news. Okay. I don't know how else to word it nicer. I don't know how else to dress that up. But she doesn't fucking care about her own life, right? And to somebody who's genuinely afraid, she was mocking his penis size yesterday, calling him a freak over and over and over again. You know? $700,000.
I'm being a bad girl. I'm so sorry. Cat hitter. You can get that too. Cat hitter.
You say all these things about him, but just the other day you were bragging about him blowing your back out. She's also been alleging that he's attracted to teenagers. So I just want to point out, again, she knew all of this and just had sex with him just the other day. So he's kicked her kids, he's kicked cats, and he's attracted to teenagers, but she's fine with all of that, right? It's not enough to make her leave.
You're gonna hurt you bad. I don't give a fuck. You can try it. Do it, motherfucker. Do it, motherfucker. Ain't gonna be anything original.
Wow.
I'm the one who's the brains. He ain't. And he's no longer having like my brain power. I'm not no longer his idea.
He's no longer having like my brain power.
Girl, his muse.
She's begging for it, right? Cindy,
Did I get some rest? Yeah.
It's a lot.
Is it funny to you? Yes, it is. Because I can laugh about my own situation. Who the fuck are you to tell me if I can laugh or not? Asshole, ruiner of laughter and joy.
You don't get to instigate and be a victim. There's somebody else who needs to hear that out there. Specs, are you listening? You don't get to instigate and then cry victim.
What gave him all that courage to talk so much smack on you last night? Was he boozing? Probably. Liquid courage.
I don't know. There's a demon in that woman. An absolute demon. I mean, Satan can quote the Bible too, right? Lucifer, he knows the Bible. She knows the Bible, but there's no God in her. I'm sorry. That's not God in her whatsoever. She does. It's weird. Yes, Specs loves her. That's another weird thing. This is really the shit I wanted to talk. Like, I watch Specs gas Shani up. They talk outside of YouTube. And they both instigate and they both cry victim. They do. I watched a live stream. I'm just going to say it now. I watched a live stream. This is what I do. I get nosy, right? But I'm human and I'm not going to pretend like I'm this perfect person. I'm not. I got nosy just to see if Specs was still threatening to come to my house. She's on her live stream crying, saying, I can't believe someone would be so cruel to bring up that my dad murdered somebody. Do you know the guilt I feel because he did that? And it's not even my fault. I didn't do it. Do you want to know what it took for me to point out that her dad murdered somebody? Her going around in public live streams threatening to come to my house. Yeah, it's not a good look when your dad has offed somebody and you're threatening to come to my house and mess me up. It's not a good look, crazy woman. Anyways, Specs and Shani are a lot alike. Shani cries there. You know, he abuses me. He does this. He does that. Then leave. Go to a woman's shelter. That's got to be better than being abused, right? At least you'd be safe. You say all these things. He's a cat killer or kicker, a kid kicker, blah, blah, blah. He's attracted to 17-year-olds. He said she was hot, but you were fine with that just the other day, and it's still not enough to make you leave. I wouldn't stay with a PDF. Why are you? So how bad is it really? Anyways, Shani pokes him all the fucking time, like talking about his penis size, which has to be hard for a man to hear. Salah, I don't care about him, so whatever, I bring it up, right? He cheated, he put it out there, he kind of gets what he gets. But it has to hurt to be called a small baby carrot. At least so-and-so was bigger than you. She calls him a freak over and over because, well, she let him wear her makeup and gave him her clothes, but now he's a freak, right? She says these things knowing that it hurts and it's going to push him too far, and saying more things, right? I can't think of everything right now, but some things that you know would get under somebody's fucking skin and push them to a limit. But then she wants to cry that she's abused and being abused. You don't get to instigate and be a victim. It is what it is. I said what I said. Just lay there and pee. That's exactly what she does, Lily. It's extremely odd. She would just pee on the mattress, wouldn't go to the toilet. That's disgusting. Specs claims to hate people who hurt children and cats. She can see how horrible this person is. I think Specs goes into lol cow channels, makes friends, and farms viewers. That makes sense. I do want to ask her, like, I don't know, Specs, I know you're listening. How can you claim to be all these things and be nothing but good? But like, think of the people you befriend, right? You were friends with Chantal at one point. You're befriending Shani. You have some really creepy dudes in your chat. Just saying. I don't know. You kind of befriend the worst people. Just lay there and piss on herself. It's disgusting. This is the foodie cycle. Chantal wears hijab. Wait, Salah. Okay, so it starts with Salah appearing in chat. Payday soon. Then Chantal puts on the hijab, right? Criteria. Salah has given her a glimmer of hope. He's appearing in chat. It's close to payday. Chantal removes hijab. Runs out of money, and Salah ghosted, has been sick. Yeah, he always has the flu. He's always in the hospital having some sort of surgery. Always has the flu, always an infected ingrown toenail. One time he had a surgery on his ass. Anyways, it's how it goes. She runs out of money. Chantal has run out of money. Salah's ghosted her, been sick. Yes, this is exactly what happens. This is when it comes off. This is when it goes back on, okay? Salt and Sass said this. Hey, Eric, it seems like this person wants clout. It's like she has this, it's against terms of service, I will say that. It's where a bunch of people subscribe to each other and promote each other's channel. So she doesn't know whose channel she's promoting or who so-and-so is in her chat. She used to mod everybody too. So it's just a way for her to grow her channel and other people too. Chantal was part of it for a while. There was a long time ago, a couple years ago, when people were talking about how Chantal was part of this group where they all subscribed to each other's channel and grew it and shouted each other out. And that's Specs. That's what they do. Those type of people. Yes. All right. So Foodie looked like this yesterday. And this is horrific. I don't even know what to say. She looks like the hunchback who decided to become a nun, but somehow she also looks like a possessed flying squirrel. I don't know, but the demons are showing on her now. She's looking great today. Literally the tears of a clown. Somebody should paint this and sell it to a Girl World listener. Somebody would buy it and call it the tears of a clown. Two-tailed caper said, I know this is partially because of the glitched pixels on her shitty stream, but she looks more and more like a pug every day. No, she does not. Pugs are cute, okay? I don't know what the fuck this is. Like a Mrs. Potato Head with the parts put back to on all wrong, okay, and out of place. That's what she looks like to me. I remember seeing those groups on Facebook. Yes. She looks like Quasimodo. Yes. Daily reminder, I never want to hear this person, Foodie, you, talk about anybody's looks ever again. Ever. Okay, so she went shopping. Comment of the stream. You need to fix your link to the Beezer show. The trolls have linked it to a page that says Salah loves poop. It's still there, FYI. Oh gosh, this is her driving while she's on Twitch, which is against their terms of service. Apparently, she can't figure out streaming. Out and about in Canada. IRL stream. Out and about in Canada. Out and about in Canada. IRL stream. This is all her attempts. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let's go full screen for this. Yikes. Would you click on this if you stumbled across it on Twitch? To be fair, sometimes when I'm watching a YouTube live, I somehow exit out and I go on to another one without even meaning to. I don't know. It just fucking happens. And like, there's been times, like, for example, I saw a man Chantal's size with a toilet around his head. And he was singing a song like, here, piggy, piggy, here, piggy, piggy, here. It was very odd. And I stayed there for like a whole minute just to try to wrap my brain around what happened. And now that channel keeps getting recommended to me, and it's slightly terrifying. If you've stumbled across it, you know, it's very bizarre, but he gets a lot of views, so I guess he knows what he's doing. That happens a lot with me when it's vertical, yes. Cindy said, at least Chantal is trying. It's true. She's finally trying, but look at what it took. Like her losing everything, and now she has to work hard for her money. So she is trying. We'll give her that. She went out. Cosplaying religions is not a good look. One day, a non-practicing Muslim, and the next a nun. She has no identity of her own. Oh, okay. Well, that was a fun time. I don't even know if this is what the movie is from, but I just had this weird memory unlocked in my brain of a movie called Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Do you know what I'm talking about? And did you ever see it? It used to come on all the time when me and my sister were little, and we used to watch it, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck it was about. A giant bed, I remember that. But anyways, all right. So her scooter, 2 minutes later, Scooter is dead. 3 times the scooters go from full to dead because she weighs too much. I would just stop getting on scooters if I was killing them all. Fuck. Foopalicia said she really shouldn't use one again unless it's a short shopping trip. I don't know if there's an easy way for the employees to push it manually to the front. Jen asked, did she leave her merchandise again for people to have to put up for her? It's so fucking rude to do that. I know people get paid to put things away, but if you took them out and you're not going to get it, why just abandon it? Or at least take it back up to the front and say, I'm sorry, like I changed my mind. I don't know. It's shitty. I see people that like put cold things back in the middle, like when they're checking out in the aisle. So the food's going bad, just sitting there. It's a shitty thing. I don't know. I think it's fucking rude. She exceeded the weight limit and it kills the batteries. That part. So how much does she really weigh? You know, maybe she should go to the LCU because they're going to make her weigh in. And then we'd have a real idea of actually what her weight is. Hey, Violet. Candy. Yeah, they have a release. I worked at Walmart. Okay, well, that's good to know. This time she grabbed the items and bought the stuff, but never told anyone about the abandoned scooter. 500, Grunge said. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Hello and good morning. We're doing a short stream now because we're going to do a puppy cam in the backyard and run our mouths a little bit. Crochet said scooting to the bathroom in Walmart at 42 years old. About had a scat miss 2.0. How is she not embarrassed? I was going to say, wouldn't just getting up and walking be faster? But then I remembered her fupas that we saw yesterday. And those things are very heavy and would weigh anybody down. So I guess the scooter is faster. But it's pathetic. She can use her legs when she wants to. When she wants to, when Salah would make her go out, she could walk, she could do all that. But she wants to play like she's disabled. And it's gross to me that she cosplays everything about her life, her religion, disabilities, whatever else. Danny said Chantal has now killed the battery of 3 fully charged scooters in 10 to 15 minutes on each. Time to walk, cutie. Waddle those Walmart aisles. It'd be good exercise. Walmarts are pretty big. She thinks for some reason we care about her weight. It's the lying. That part right there. Nobody would really focus on her weight if she wasn't lying for so long. There was a period of time, if you're newer to Chantal, if you're just coming in, when she was in Kuwait, she was eating like crazy, like a wild woman, then claiming she was down 8 pounds because of unicity. And we would see the things she would eat. Sometimes she'd have McDonald's 3 times in one day, plus donuts. And then she'd tell the internet that she was down X amount of pounds. How is that possible? How is that possible? Do you know how much walking on the walking pad I have to do to even burn just like 100 calories? It feels like I'm on that thing all fucking day. You can't, what is it? You can't, oh, what is the fucking saying? I can't think of it now. But it basically is saying like you can't outdo a bad diet. So no matter what you do, working out, whatever else, if you're eating nothing but shit, it's not going to matter. Anyways, and unicity is just fiber. Everybody should be getting enough fiber into their diet, but that shouldn't be your weight loss thing, right? Like we all need to move our bodies. We need to eat healthy meals. You shouldn't just depend on pooping it out, okay? I don't know how else to say it. That's not a healthy way to live. All right. Medicinal Pothead said, this is what she finds funny. That cat is screwed. Someone said, BG is fine. Don't waste too much money on useless vet visits. Yikes. I mean, she shouldn't have a pet, but she has one. What the fuck do we do? Do you go to the doctors and get checkups? Do you go to the doctors when you're not feeling good and you're sick? Well, your animals need to go too, whether you have a bird, a hamster, whatever else, okay? And there are exotic vets who see hamsters because I took my hamster to a vet once. I did. Flying Nun is live. This is just, it's like a flying nun who crashed into a tree. So she bandaged her head up, but then took flight again. That's exactly what I see. Do you see the same thing? And she's a little miserable because she has a headache, okay? It hurts crashing into trees. I think she does this on purpose. Don't you? Like at this point, she knows the crazier she looks, the more people are going to talk. When she takes her hijab off and puts it back on again and off again, the more people are going to talk. Dastardly. I forget they're made for fat people in groceries. Any kind of walking or exercise isn't going to do shit for her as long as she keeps eating like a garbage disposal. Yes. I preach that to my athletes all the time. Okay, did I miss the actual saying? You can't outrun a bad diet. There you go. That's it. I see her trying to rap and it isn't working. She will always and forever out-eat her caloric output. She will. Tone said at the mall being her disgusting slob self like usual, pretending to count calories and eating like a pig. Her scooter died because she is over the weight limit. Her Twitch streams are just as unwatchable as her YouTube was. She did the death fat waddle and huffed and puffed. Thank you. And people are mad I'm not sniping the huffing and puffing right now. Freya said, did this bitch go to 3 different places to find a drive-thru to get fucking water? So her ass didn't have to walk into a gas station? God, that pisses me off. I would rather just walk in somewhere or get water at home than drive around trying to find water through a drive-thru. How about you? Boopalicious said she's done more walking today than all the days combined since she came back to Canada. I think being able to shop with gift cards is a motivation. You know that part too. While we're giving her credit for going out, it's just because she's spending other people's money right now. When she doesn't have any more gift cards to spend, it's going to be back to being depressed. She can't move. It hurts to breathe. Crochet with Ashmi said, you know the best thing to have while having heartburn and diarrhea? Mall food court. You know, I stand by that. I think the only good thing at a mall food court is the Sbarro pizza. And I mean, their pizza's good, but I like their rolls. I don't know why. I think they're the best. I don't know what it is about them. All right, W's World said, what kind of a man would want to be with Foodie? A woman that's 500 pounds? Lori, check your text. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, okay, I'm looking now. Thank you, Lori. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, you guys. Check my community post in 2.5 seconds. Oh, wait, hold on. It just posted without the photo. Hold on. It just says twins, nothing else. Okay, let me try it again. Somebody's going to think like I'm announcing something. No. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, check it now. Keep looking, Richie. Hopefully it showed up. All right, let me know, you guys. Yes, that's Lori. There's 2 things I don't get while outside my house. Unbottled water unbottled water from fast food, right? Wouldn't be a breezy stream without a tech issue. This is true. We haven't had one in a minute, so I guess I was due. By the way, I love this PC. I don't think I've said that lately. I'm still so in love with it. It makes my mind very happy. I love not being frozen and stalling, and I feel very official when I sit down to do a stream. I'm sorry that real life has gotten in the way momentarily, but I need more time doing this. It's so fucking pretty. I mean, I could just sit here and watch the fans. They turn from blue to green to purple to pink to yellow. And it is a sight to see. And then I got this like UFO sticker that's holographic. And then I put it on the bottom of the cyber power part. So it literally looks like a spaceship and it makes me very, very happy. I love you guys. Yes, I'm Lori, name before YouTube with yes. The PC, it is so much fun. And honestly, I get to do these little clips. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been doing live stream highlights after the stream. So if anybody misses the streams or can't watch the whole thing, you could see like the major moments for it on shorts. And it's all thanks to this PC. I can just clip and post, and it's a good time. Anyways, W's World asked, what kind of a man would want to be with Foodie? A woman that's 500 pounds, can't bathe herself, can barely walk, hateful, cruel, and mentally ill. What kind of a man would want to be with someone like that? Romance scammers. And the second, a man that likes obese women. But she's not obese. Like, I know lots of men that don't like stickly, thin women. Like, I know that. I know men that like women with curves and all of that. She's super, super morbidly obese. Like, bringing her anywhere is a fucking event. And aside from that, she's a miserable fucking cunt. So there's that. Crochet with Ashmi said, Foodie, my sit down air smells nice. I call bullshit. You can't wipe your ass. And I don't buy that you have the gene and you're oh so special that you can go 5 months without showering and you don't even stink. I bet you smell like BO and cigarettes. Tell me she doesn't. And maybe mothballs too. I don't know. Okay, this is going to bother me. Okay, before we watch it, I want to say this. I know that there's addicts that refuse help. I know that there's plenty of people, if you call them an ambulance or whatever, the second they're Narcaned, they will get up and go back to doing what they do, right? But if you see somebody and you think there's an emergency, please call emergency services. Do you know some drugs are seriously fucking deadly to detox from? Alcohol, that rings out for me. But there's more, right? Where you can literally die from withdrawing. Being in the middle of the road, bending over is not safe for the person. Just because they're suffering from addiction doesn't mean that they don't deserve dignity. So there's that. It frustrates me too in a million ways because Foodie makes a mockery of people's real struggles, right? Like those of us who have really struggled with addiction and pulled ourselves, literally crawled out of the hell we were in to fight to get out of that, right? And then we're supposed to believe Foodie is suffering from THC withdrawal. She can't even use a knife. Anyways, this clip, I'm only going to be able to watch a few minutes of it before I want to scream. And my daughter's still asleep, so I can't be doing that. So just know I'm going to hang in there for as long as I can. Okay. This clip is posted from Eyelash. It's actually not a clip. It's a whole ass video. If you have time, please go support Eyelash. I really like their channel. Oh, fuck. I say that and then I get off the damn video. Well, so much for me bragging about no tech issues. It's a me issue. Oh, let me turn the sound on.
What is this guy doing? Is he okay? Excuse me? Excuse me? Well, he didn't answer me. What the hell? He's doing the fent fold. Poor guy. Wow, look at these. Look at the reindeer on the roof.
He's doing the fent fold, poor guy. Wow, look at the reindeer on the roof. I hope he's okay. I hope somebody got him help. And I hope that he wakes up and decides he never wants to live that way again. She makes me so fucking mad. This is why I don't take any of her shit seriously. May she suffer. May people not call emergency services when she's struggling, fucking cunt. I'm sorry. It's so frustrating. I think, too, because she laughs it off. Oh, the fentanyl fold. Press 1 if you lost somebody from fentanyl. Press 1. I'm going to press 1 right now. It's not a joke. It's not fucking funny. Ugh, die already, bitch. In Minecraft.
Okay, and I used to come up here,
Make a U-turn at Woodcliff Private.
and then go in here. This was where I would turn in. These are nice townhouses, though. And the company was pretty good. They're very good company. If you're looking
Is this where she used to live? She's reminiscing. I thought we were supposed to believe she grew up so poor on food stamps.
for rentals. Yeah, and I used to come in here. Oh my gosh.
100 meters,
Memories.
turn left to stay on Woodcliff Private.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
Take the next left to stay on Woodcliff Private, then turn right to stay on Woodcliff Private.
I think it was 638 I used to live at. Let me
Yeah,
see.
dastardly. Holy fuck. I didn't hear that. The holy fuck is wrong with her. Everything.
The dogs, nice dogs. It was a really nice townhouse. Nice community. Yeah.
Take the next left to stay on
Sorry, I'm
Woodcliff
like
Private,
having a
then turn right.
sneezing episode. I just started sneezing a million times in a row. Do you guys want to see this? I can go forward to where she actually gets to Christmas lights. I think this is it.
Like bent over? Is he okay? Should I ask him? I'm gonna ask. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Well, he didn't answer me. What the hell? He was on drugs or something. He was doing the fent fold. Poor guy.
So call somebody. It's a street. What if somebody doesn't see him? He still deserves help.
Wow, look at these. Look at the reindeer on the roof.
They were saying maybe 911. Chantal's such a kind lady. Chantal, drive away. He's probably on drugs. And how does she think he's going to respond? Oh, yes, just tying my shoe down here. Hey, you okay? If he's not responding, call. Someone said, I've never heard of the vent fold. Like a statue. Guys, calm down. Chantal, now I'm scared. Maybe call 911. That's from Teardrop. And then she just goes about her merry way, showing the lights. Dastardly, am I correct? From what I understand, you have to be out. They won't help if you're stuck in fold. My education on that is YouTube, though. I mean, either way, I think they would help. Somebody should help get him out of the road, right? And I don't think this is so fucking, it's a battle, right? I would call 911. I would want the person out of the street, and I would want to know that I did my part. But maybe it's just because I've lived through addiction, right? Like I've been pretty bad before, and thank God for the people who called 911 for me, honestly. Now, if he denies help once whatever, that's none of our business, right? But to get him to safety, wouldn't you want somebody to do that for you? To get you out of the fucking road where people are gawking at you? I don't know. I'm not coming at you. It's so insane to me how Chantal doesn't have these thoughts, right? Richie, it was during COVID, so he couldn't have a funeral. I'm so sorry, Lily. So the chat just let her continue. Yes. So just in a nutshell, I feel like I'm going to vomit if I watch much more of her just going about her merry way. So she looked at lights, didn't call 911, whatever it is in Canada that you call.
Yes. Thank you, Plat Latte. Whoa. Oh my gosh, can someone? They have a Wookiee.
Okay. I know some people think I'm like this heartless, stone cold bitch because I say the things I say about Chantal. But I often think about the times I used more during the holidays because I wasn't going to be with my family, right? Especially, I remember one period, I knew my family wasn't going to let me show up to see my daughter, right? I knew it at the time. And I didn't care if I woke up the next day. Like some people have a really hard time during the holidays. And I think about that guy who probably just wanted to escape whatever the fuck was going on in his head. And now he's broadcasted all over Chantal's Twitch for the world to see. And we don't even know if he's okay. Imagine his family just saying that. Going to see the Taffy Lane. They see Taffy Lane on YouTube, Twitch, wherever. Fucking sucks, dude. I feel guilty for even playing that part. She is selfish. I have photos of folded folks with Boston PD in the same frame. They do nothing unless the folder falls to the ground. It's unfortunate to not just at least try and help, though. I don't know. It's shitty. I'm sure that there's emergency services that are overrun in certain places and they show up numerous times for the people and they refuse services, right? So, like, I get that part too. Like, at some point, you have to say, we know they're not going to get, I don't know. But I feel like even if I was an EMT, I would still fucking go to the call somehow. They would listen to me. But again, I've been on that side. I've been on that side where you're dying from whatever you took. And truly, like, I know I say this a lot, but I'm only here today because of my mother's prayers and people who thought we should go check on Jenny and people who called 911. You know what I mean? If you're going about your day out there and you see something like this, please just stop. That's somebody's child, somebody's husband, somebody's uncle. And even if they deny help, again, that's none of our fucking business, right? At least we tried. We'd want somebody to do it for us. It is disgusting. Anyways, happy Poopmas to all the boys and girls in Girl World. I am so glad, Chantal, after seeing this again every day where I'm like, oh my God, you're pathetic. Like, am I a bit too mean to you? I realize that you deserve all the things that come out of my mouth and so much more. And if you'd believe it, in this moment, I'm holding back, which is so fucking hard to do. I am glad your husband fell in love with another woman. I am glad he cheated on you. I would never say any of these things to another woman, but I don't even count you as a woman. You're like a potato that talks way too much, way too much. Anyways, I'm glad your life sucks. I'm glad you're bald. I'm glad you're barren. I'm glad you're not invited to your families for Christmas. While you are mocking an addict in your head, you're the addict that your family doesn't want around because you're probably going to steal something. So Merry fucking Poopmas to you, bitch. Shall we go on? Shall we go on? This is what her husband said to Kay Bella. Wait, where is your ass? I must lick it now before I poop on you. Wow. I bet Kay Bella was just swept off her feet. I think this is a thread. Hold on to your holy Christian white asses. Okay, hold on. I'm holding on with one hand. Hold on to your holy Christian white asses, everyone. It's Cheatmas once again. Happy poopyversary. This is what he said to Kay Bella, sperm everywhere. This became a running joke forever. And then he said, wait, where's your ass? I must lick it now before I poop on you. The words I never hope to hear from anybody. I must lick it now before I poop on you. Merry Poopmas, boys and girls. Mrs. Morris Reed said she's spending the money people donated to her, so she's a scammer too. Wait, Old Trauma Drop is feeling like a real life baller over on Foodie Beauty's Twitch. She was always too broke to send super chats to her. I don't know what that is, some kind of princess over on YouTube, and now she's 11 bitsing her bedbound ass off. Think about your stove, Turd Drop. Think about your stove. Someone asked, how much do these cost to send? It's like 15 cents. Oh, wow. So it's like she's at the strip club, just throwing up ones. You know, that's how Turd Drop feels. And, you know, we'll just let her have her moment. It's okay. It's so romantic, you know? It is. Woof, woof, baby. Foodie then posts this. If you knew what Allah was protecting you from, you would never question the hardship. Keep going. Girl World Watcher said, stop with your religious quotes that you find online. You only care about yourself and nobody else. Your actions would show if Allah was truly the center of your life and you are one gigantic false prophet. Allah truly knows all. You can't scam him. That part right there. I think her God tried to protect her, but even he gave up. And I know that sounds harsh, but I think she's been given many warnings, many signs, all kinds of things, and she just chose not to listen. So sometimes even God has to say, well, she'll end up coming back to me eventually when her life is so bad she has nothing else to do but cry out and call for my name and beg me to help her, you know? kind of what happened with me. I remember I was angry at God. I rejected God, questioned if he was real, all kinds of things, right? But my life, even after sobriety, there was things that were happening and decisions I was making. And it's just like, I don't know, I got so bad that like I had no other option other than to say, God, I need you. I fucking need you. W's World said Walmart says, and I think God too gave me a bunch of signs. I just didn't listen. I thought I knew better. I thought I was smarter. Very fucking stubborn. I'm still stubborn. I just realized I don't know better. I don't. Everybody knows better than me. I don't know. I think Foodie wants to portray that she's this perfect person, this perfect Muslima. But what she fails to realize is most of us don't need God because we're perfect, right? Like, look at it like this. Do you go to the doctor when you're in perfect health? Like, maybe. But you go to the doctor when you're sick or there's like a surgery or something's happening, right? Like, that's kind of how I view God. I'm not perfect. I make bad decisions. I'm a sinner. Um, all kinds of things, right? Like I fucking need God because I'm not a perfect person. Anyways, stop with your religious quotes that you find online. You only care about yourself and nobody else. Your actions would show if Allah was truly the center of your life and you're one gigantic false prophet. Allah truly knows all. You can't scam him. I think of her life, right? Would you ever want what she has? Ever? I remember when I started praying more frequently and talking to God again, I looked at my mom's life. I'm like, she has this peace about her that I want. Like, she doesn't need a substance. She doesn't need anything other than God, right? Like, my mom is a pretty kick ass woman. She really, really is. And then I started using my brain, and I'm like, well, she has strong faith. Like, she asked God to help her through anything going on in her life. Like, I want what she has. And I never thought I would say those words, right? At one point, I couldn't stand my mom. Flat out, I couldn't. But I remember one day thinking like how I wanted what she has. Like, I look at Foodie and I'm like, are people looking at her and saying, I want what she has? I want to get to know her God. Look at her life. She has this peace about her. She has this sense that everything's going to be okay. Like, do you think anybody's getting that from Chantal? Hey, Boomer. Hello, hello. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes I talk a lot. W's World said Walmart says that the mobility scooters for customers can handle up to 500 pounds. There you go. We all knew she was over 500 pounds. That's why she's draining those batteries. What do we think she is, like 550? I mean, hold on. Let me see if I have this photo still up. I have to scroll Twitter for a little bit. But I vaguely will remember about where we were. What is this? Oh, we have Amberlynn Reed gossip we'll eventually get to. But hold on. I'm trying to find the fupa photo with all the different shapes. I'll come back to that. I don't think she's 300 anything. Hold on, there's more photos. No. If Billy the Fridge says he's 600, I think before he takes his P meds, he says, she looks the same size as Billy the Fridge to me. And that's not shame. I mean, I don't know. Billy knows that he's not, I it sounds like I'm being mean, but I'm really not trying to be. I'm just trying to say I don't believe she's been 300 for at least a year. I don't know, 2 years. All right, let's press play again. I mean, her legs look like they weigh 100 pounds each to me, if not more. Her nipple head. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, have I ever fallen into my couch? No, I've definitely fallen into my bed. Like, I've thrown myself with a velocity I didn't know was capable. But never just have to roll into things. Usually lately I've been throwing myself to bed because, like, fuck this, I'm out. I've done enough dishes. I've answered enough moms. I've took the puppy potty enough times. Like, I am done. Call on somebody else. I'm just looking at more photos of her. Because if they go up to 500 pounds and she's draining them, I mean, she has to be over 500 pounds, I would think. Wow. Foodie Beauty was a bullfrog. All right, let me go back to where we were. I had to. And now I'm going to have to play that song after this stream. Okay. What is this? I'm 5'3". Okay, Amber weighs 535. This was the clip I was talking about. Hold on.
What's
Yeah.
okay? Amber, you
Oh,
shoot
hey.
first.
Hey,
What
Cindy.
does that mean?
What's your weight?
Tell us how much you weigh.
Say how much I weigh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm 5'3" and I weigh 535.
Whoa.
Shit's
Really?
bigger than you. Come on.
Okay, you guys have all seen photos of Amberlynn Reed at this point, right? Do you think Foodie is far off from her? Because I don't think she is. I think their weight is just carried differently.
Whoa.
I'm 6'2", and depending on if I have taken my piss meds or not, I could be over 600 pounds.
Okay.
So,
Boogie.
I probably look bigger though than you.
You got
I
big
put on a
tits.
couple of weights.
Shorter.
I put on a couple more pounds. So I'm back to 324.
Boogie's skinnier than Chantal. Let that sink in. And he gets yeast infections in his folds all the time. Like, he shows them off sometimes. So, Chantal, I'm not buying that you're under 500, and I'm not buying that you don't stink, okay? I have more clips to show you about this LCU stuff. Amber went up on a panel, Lil Cow Rebel, with Gidgy, some very weird lady, cat lady. I don't know. She scares me for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, and then Roxy came up and she called Amberlynn out. She did. She called her out on all her lies. And then Amberlynn was still lying. She's like, I never set alarms. I've never set a timer. I've never done this. I don't claim this. I don't have fake diagnosis. She lied about everything. And then Keemstar, the guy who hires a man who called him a PDF, I'm never going to let him live that down, because it's basically claiming to the world that, yeah, you are. Anyways, Keemstar is like, give Amberlynn at least a few shows before everybody starts calling her out. You guys are going to make her want to leave. Like, you don't realize what you signed up for, little gnome. You just don't. All right, let me go back to where we were. We talked about Salah wanting to poop on K-Bella, Foodie Beauty and her fake positivity, her killing 3 scooters in 10 to 15 minutes that can handle up to 500 pounds. All right, Missy Russell said, Foodie, when getting paid, nah, guys, I don't want to go out because it's too cold. I'm sick. My salmonella is acting up. Sciatica. Foodie, when not getting paid, let's go, Beezers. There are places to go and money to spend. She's getting money on this side, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Yeah, she's broke. Hey, Jaden, love that ALR got called out and made to cry on her birthday. It was kind of amazing. I can't wait to get to that clip. Hey, old wrinkly wiener. If I wouldn't have done something with myself, I'm so proud of you. If you guys didn't know, old wrinkly wiener did what Chantal is incapable of doing. She wanted to take back her health and her life. She got surgery, lost a whole bunch of weight, and she's doing everything she can to keep herself better, right? And moving and healthier. And I'm so proud of you. I am so fucking proud of you. Chantal has once mocked people who had weight loss surgery before. I think they're so strong. She thinks it's an easy fix, but do you know the work you have to put in to even be able to get approved for these things? the diets that you do before, the diets after, all kinds of things, right? You have to even go to therapy. Chantal isn't capable of change. So I'm proud of anybody out there who's changing their life around in any way, shape, or form. Queen Jellybean said how the stream started versus how it ended. Killing her third Walmart scooter really did a number on her. Okay, how it started. She does have high blood pressure. You can tell. Look at, hold on. There was a point in my addiction when my blood pressure was so fucking high. I remember at one point my bottom number being 110, right? But that's what happens when you do drugs and you drink alcohol. Your blood pressure is not going to be normal because you're constantly coming down and then getting back. It's a whole process. Anyways, she has high blood pressure. I know a rage is probably brewing, but I don't think she can afford to do a rage. She needs to just stay happy. Think of anime. Think of Salah pooping on K-Bella 08. Oops. What do you mean? She says she doesn't have high blood pressure at all. Surely she wouldn't lie about that. Her face tells me otherwise. Your face should not be that red and flushed, and it's all the colors. Just sitting. She's sitting here too. All right, let's keep going. Girl World said Twitch. Oh, they tagged Twitch and Twitch support and said the channel Twitching Foodie is showing dangerous acts on your platform. She is filming while driving and could potentially cause serious harm to others. Below is proof from her most recent live. She's not going to stay happy very long. Acadia said they don't give two craps about that, not until something serious happens. Well, I would say she's distracted driving. Something serious is bound to happen. She's in withdrawal, supposedly. She can't even hold a knife, but she can drive around town just fine. Have you ever actually been in withdrawal? It's not safe to be behind the wheel. So Twitch is taking a big risk with her. Then they tagged YouTube and Team YouTube. Here's Foodie Beauty the Beezer Show continuing to violate all guidelines across social media platforms. She is recording while driving and could potentially hurt somebody, delete somebody. She could. It's the reality of it. She doesn't look good. She could have a medical emergency at any moment. She's off of her insulin and stays eating carb-loaded foods. So the reality is, if she's on the road, something bad could happen to somebody else. She shouldn't be driving. She couldn't. When I was having seizures from alcohol, they took my license away. They did. The DMV took it. But then once I got time, I remember they sent me a letter saying that if a doctor cleared me and said I was no longer a seizure risk, I could get my license back. So a doctor cleared me. I just never went back for it. I don't know. It's weird. If you've gone any amount of time without driving, tell me if you get this. Like, life would be easier if I just went and got my license again. I'll tell you that. But then I would be moving less because, I don't know, I'm in a city where everything I need to go to is around me and I use my two legs, right? But then there's times I want to go places that are far, and Ubering there isn't always the best option. And my boyfriend works, you know what I mean? So, but then I think, like, I don't know, it sounds so much like anxiety to me to try to get behind a wheel and onto a freeway again. I don't know why it sounds so fucking scary to me. So I'll just continue to get exercise. Anyways, Tweet T said, it's amazing to me how fast she goes from pretty hijab to don't give a fuck as long as it covers my chins. Yeah, I don't know. I am not going to pretend to care that she pretends to care about her religion that she's not really a part of because she doesn't even read the Quran or follow anything that she's supposed to. I just can't seem to, I don't know. I have no interest in this. This is the best way to say it. Doesn't mean I don't like anybody or religion or people. Like, this is fake. It is. It's fake. You don't take it off, put it back on, take it on, put it back on. I mean, she changes her religion. I say this often, more times than she changes her underwear. I pray that she actually finds God one day, because then, only then, will she not be such a fucking disgusting mess? You know, I think she needs to go to some sort of a priest and get an exorcism, all of the things, okay? London Rain said, Chantal, thanks for proving that you are fatter than you tell people. You're not in your 300s, but 100 pounds heavier. 3 scooters run out of power. Hey, lady. Good morning, Aaron. Hey, Cypher. A lot of people in their 20 to 30s don't have cars. They use Uber or public transportation. Well, it is better for the environment to not have all the people on the road. I feel like I remember when I was a kid in Los Angeles, there used to be like smog and it was disgusting and it was hard to breathe. And then it went away, I think, because more people are sharing rides, which I think is kind of cool. I don't think it's completely away, right? But like you can go outside and your lungs aren't hurting anymore. It was a weird feeling. I don't know. If you live in California, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, so it's definitely better. There's not like this cloud looming. It's better to get exercise. It's better to ride share. It just is. But for a lot of people, it's not really doable, right? There's a lot of people with jobs that they just need to get to and they can't, mosey on in there. And there's a lot of people who want to rely on only themselves. So I get that too. But I think it's too, I know that Chantal and your mama always used to shame me for it, but I don't think it's how it used to be. I just don't. I remember when I was 15, I couldn't wait to get my license and get my car and all that. And everybody I knew was driving, but it was also more affordable then. I remember being able to fill up my tank. We would all save our lunch money. God, junior year and senior year of high school, me and all my little girlfriends, we'd save our lunch money and we'd put it into my tank and we'd go driving, like things like that. So it was also more affordable back then. Like now it seems like insurance, it's insane, just in general, even to fill your car up, everything, right? My car is broken, might get taken. So I've been walking and Lyft rides. I like being a passenger. I do too these days. I do. I don't know how to get most places anyway, so, it helps if somebody else who actually knows the way to places drives. Hey, Lori. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you. Oh, hold on. I missed your Clean Air Axe. Oh, wait. Go up. I'm trying to go back to you, Lori. Oh, I'm just going to look on my phone. Hold on. You can't see Nicole? She just came in. Hey, Larkana. Good to see you. Hold on. And Nicole, I text you back. Are you okay? I'm going up to Lori's comment. Clean Air Act amendments of 1990 helped with the smog. Well, thank God for that, because I remember telling you when we were kids, it used to hurt when you played outside and you would breathe. It just did. Your lungs hurt so bad, but we still played outside. I mean, we weren't going to let that hold us back. But now you just don't have that anymore, which is kind of amazing. Shout out to the Clean Amendment Sacks. Okay, these are Foodie Beauty's magnets. And she says, I got some of these magnets. They're like magnets, which you can magnet. Okay. What is this? Castor said, French Fried Girl is truly the queen of willful exploitation. This is fucked up, in my opinion. French Fried Fraud is the hashtag Foodie Beauty Scatgate Cabela. Trigger warning video credit. Oh, gosh. So FFG is doing a Scatgate Eve live stream. Oh, this is from Cabela. Okay, so FFG is doing a Scatgate Eve live stream. Am I understanding this correctly? Bitch, you're not allowed to use the joke. Find a new topic for real. No one wants to watch you steal my content and celebrate it while bashing the fuck out of my name. And those that do are equivalent to you, which is pathetic. And then she does this. She has a live stream set up.
Caster at Moonrock Sock. Funny how everyone in the community is fighting with each other and raising money for survivors of sexual abuse just to be petty, while the same people simultaneously all make fun of Kybella and accuse her of lying about anything and everything she went through during homelessness. Yeah, I will continue to make fun of Cunt Bella for a few reasons. Number one, she was clearly lying. Every fucking few weeks, this bitch is getting fucking traffic when she needs to grift for a little bit of money. She's an addict. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. I know some of you maybe, Bambies don't know about it. It's addict behavior. And if you've been around them, you fucking know it, okay? I know an addict when I see one. Cunt Bella is one. And number two, I don't give a shit about anything that present, current, the future happens to Cunt Bella. Remember that cunt was trying to dox my entire family while she was still a beezer in Chantal's chat. When I say that bitch can get fucked for the rest of her fucking life, whether trafficked or not trafficked, just fuck all the way off. Okay. Don't waste your words tagging me in your fucking bullshit tweets or anything else. You're as dumb as she is. Stay the fuck away from me.
You sound just like Chantal FFG. You sound just like her. You have so much to say about addicts, but I swear you're one. Where's the house you were supposed to buy with cash? Didn't you make $500,000 off Girl World? Why are you still hiding out in a motel somewhere? She's nasty. Ew. I had a falling out with Kay Bella, and truly, it was stupid. I don't know. I hope she's okay wherever she is. I don't wish what she's going through on anyone. I think when I've been mean before, I've parroted other things that she's possibly lying, but I watched her video and I don't think she's lying. I'll say that flat out. I watched her video and my heart broke a million times. I heard about it through Nicole. You can do bad things. You can be a mess when bad things happen to you, right? And you're not healed. And I truly see that with Kay Bella. I think any of the mess she may have participated in before or the chaos, I think she was trying to cope in some weird, odd way. And I hope she's okay. FFG, you have become what you hate, supposedly. Did you really hate Chantal this whole time, or did you really want to be her? Because I can't tell the difference of who is who anymore. Can you guys? Oh, Dr. Now has a message. Let's see. Dr. Now is here to ruin everybody's fun. Let's see.
Hello, how y'all doing? Now that 2025 becoming to the end, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and Happy Holiday. And remind everybody that holiday is not a free pass for eating whatever and whenever. So let's make this holiday very healthy and be very frugal in what you eat and what you taste. So
Listen. Can you say this some other day? Because there has been a pumpkin pie in my fridge since Christmas that we were too full to touch. And I honestly was planning on having a slice for breakfast. I was thinking, what would Chantal do? And now you ruined my hopes and dreams, Dr. Now.
every year, nearly 50 million people in the United States follow some diet because they overindulge during the holiday. But let's make this holiday safer and healthier. So I wish everyone that will have a wonderful, happy holiday and happy new year and beyond. And you all take care and stay safe. And also, I want to remind everybody that it's not too late to ask for a cameo for a holiday greeting or birthday. And there's a special that running for next 3.
Okay, well, if there's anybody ever in my life that's eating like Chantal, I will get them a cameo from you, Dr. Now. Okay. He ruined my pumpkin pie for breakfast. Anyways, Foodie Beauty is smelling the back of her earrings, and that makes me want to puke in my mouth a little bit. Well, the earring back smelling was proof. Her trusting and can't say these words, but they're amino acids and are volatile organic compounds. You have been on camera smelling all sorts of rotten body fluids, and you can't help yourself. It's why your stench doesn't bother you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're supposed to clean your holes. All of them, okay? I'm sure there was a better way I could have worded that. But PSA of the day, clean your holes, okay? All of them. Dave's World said Tracy TX wants the Twitchy Woman name tag on Twitch if any ladies want to steal it first. So if you are on Twitch, go take Twitchy Woman. All right, here's some clips of ALR, by the way. Let's do the 6-minute one. Okay, Amber's crying again. I think it's going to be entertaining. And I'm sick of Buffalo LARPing as a Muslim, sick of the appropriation of religion. It's so offensive and insulting. Her ugly is getting worse by the day. F you. And then middle finger. Okay, this is where Roxy goes off on ALR, and it's actually beautiful. Let's see. Let's go. There we go.
Investing all them. You're not going to gaslight me, girl. I'll tell you right now. You won't.
How are okay, my question is, why do my past relationships have anything to do with the LCU? That is my question.
My question is, why are you using undiagnosed BPD as all your fucking excuses for everything you have done disgusting, not only to humans, but to animals?
Roxy, what makes you think that I'm undiagnosed when I've told everyone ad nauseum in 2023 I was diagnosed? That is my question.
You said a doctor said, yep, you fit all the criteria of what you have. Yep.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh, you're done for. You're done for, girl.
You
I am going to do a deep dive, Xylee. That's all I'm saying.
Xylee cannot do a deep dive unless she is watching it through someone else's eyes, because I had to delete all of my content.
Oh, it's out there, girl. Your archive is out there, and I will find it. I will find it. You know Kiwi Farms exists, right? Kiwi Farms never goes away. You are
Kiwi Farms is a place that has doxed me, has ruined my life. And you know what? If you
ruined so many girls' lives. You ruined so many people's lives, including animals.
Yes.
What does it matter?
I've never ruined an animal's life. We can get into that if you want to. Like, genuinely.
Where's Rarity?
I hope you were on there day one.
To prove my points, I will bring every receipt that she's lying about right now.
Know me.
Who don't?
You don't.
You put your life on YouTube. That is your life a lie?
But it's very obvious you're watching these reaction channels. Like, duh.
I watch you, Amber. I watch you. I don't watch reaction channels, and I don't believe what they say. I believe what you say.
Channel.
You listen. I believe what you say.
Everything that they spew, like right now.
Because what they spew comes from your mouth.
Oh my God.
They take your clips and they go over them.
I'm sorry, but you're dumb.
They don't take.
Her and Foodie always try to say reaction channels lie. We react to what you're doing in real time using your own words and actions against you. Who's lying?
Clips your own words and they go over them and then respond to them. They don't do that.
I literally can't with you.
You're gonna with me. You're gonna with me. I promise you that. You're gonna with me.
I hope so. I hope it's day one. I hope you're there the second I hop on.
That's all I'm saying.
If you would have met me 10 years ago, if you would have met me 10 years ago, you would have been like, yeah, this is crazy. She's a little unhinged. But yeah, look where I fucking came from. But I'm 35 years old and I'm improving every fucking day. But you want to keep throwing my
you become here actually. You become messier, actually, but that's just my opinion.
I own everything that I have done wrong. That I do own.
This is the stuff. I'm just asking a question. You ask why I feel this way about you.
I'm genuinely just asking too. Why the fuck are we talking about a relationship I had a decade ago?
Because this.
Okay, well, I know that the LCU is scripted. Like, it just is. Okay. I don't think that this was, because I don't believe that ALR would have allowed Roxy to say the things that she was saying. And the way Keemstar reacted, all upset that this was possibly going to chase ALR, his new cow, away before she even got a few episodes in. I don't know. It told me this was very real. But I could be wrong.
This goes all, and it ties all into who you are today.
No, it does not. Oh
you never complete nothing. I will guarantee you will not make it past 30 days of having to work every single day.
That's one thing to be true. I set up a goal. I set up this and that, and I don't complete shit. This is going to be a really cool challenge for me to try, and you never fucking know. I might be wearing that heavy necklace next year, okay?
Well, it's kind of fucked up, though, because a lot of our exes have PTSD, and they are fucked up because of how
Oh, my God.
They are.
That's what they're saying, is what you mean? Her exes, or are they?
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of it Amber admitted to. But she, on her live stream, she went over it and said, yes, I did do this, but I had a BPD moment. It was my BPD.
God knows you're going to fit right in, both.
I love Roxy so much. She is spicy and fiery and all the good things, and she stands up to the bad people, and I love it.
Fat Girl have said it today, and Lacey, they both have it.
Yeah, but they've been diagnosed and they got help for it. Amber don't get help for it. Also, where's Rarity? Have you looked for Rarity yet? Has anybody found Rarity yet?
That's my point. I was
Rarity, Amber? Did you purposely let her out so you didn't have to leave?
See, Roxy, this is what I'm talking about. That's a reaction channel.
Did you let Rarity out so you had a reason to stay when Tommy wanted you gone?
10 years.
Exactly.
That's not a reaction channel. Your girlfriend said that, ALR.
You let her out as a reason to stay because Tommy kicked you out and didn't want you there because you're abusing her.
That is not what happened at all.
It is what happened. It is, and we all know it.
Tommy, there?
I heard it all. Tommy said it. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't be animals and you'll be good.
Sit here and talk
you sat on your cat's ass. Well, Tommy went out looking for your cat. That's the worst. That's the worst.
Not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was your BPD, right? Let me guess. Your BPD did it too. Happy birthday, Amber. I wish you many, many.
I think she was just calling her out, and ALR was lying.
More.
Sorry, but this whole rarity thing.
Roxy's been in Girl World for a very long time. So she's watched all the channels. She knows everybody. And ALR went into the LCU acting like a victim, right? Girl World is so awful to her. Everybody lies about her. Everybody's mean to her because of her disabilities, whatever else. And then so Roxy was like, bitch, you kind of deserve all the hate you get.
Just ain't it. Like,
Rarity, I'm assuming, is an animal, and I am
yes.
so sorry.
I want to make something clear. I'm not crying because things Roxy said. I'm not crying
No,
because like
I
I'm
know.
weak. I'm crying for Rarity. Ever since it happened, I have literally cried for her.
If you can't hear, and I know there are good actors out there.
You've cried for her ever since it happened. I could have swore I saw you in Keemstar's live stream every day admitting that you have sex dreams about him. Are you crying or are you having sex dreams of a no? I have questions.
I've seen this young lady cry. Not an act. She's obviously very upset.
Yeah.
Shake it off, Amberlynn. Keemstar
Girl.
wants you here. You're gonna do just fine.
She'll be fine.
So I was in a long distance
Rest in peace.
relationship and I took all 3 of my pets with me to Wisconsin because I was going to stay there for.
Oh, I could keep you updated on this. That would be fun for me. So this panel, by the way, is Lol Cow Rebel. I don't know. Some days, this is how I honestly feel, okay? I don't like a majority of the people in the LCU. And I feel very strongly about certain people ever since certain things have gone down, right? Gidgey, I don't like the things that she says outside of the places or the LCU. I definitely don't agree with that. But I see a very broken woman. I'll say this flat out. I see a broken woman who tries too hard and thinks she sounds cool if she hangs out with other people and says what they say. But I think deep down she wants to be a good person. I think sometimes alcohol takes over and it fucks with her. And speaking from somebody who used to drink and it literally turned me into a demon, I don't know. I don't want to say I feel bad for her, but like, I don't know. She's really funny and she's really talented. I just hope that she doesn't drink and she lets the good win. Does that make sense?
For a certain amount of time and I didn't want to leave them without me because they're my constant. I've had them all for a decade and everything was fine there for
She is funny.
like 2 months. It was great. And
Gidgey's funny. That's what I do like. Gidgey is fucking hilarious. Sorry, I know Amberlynn is crying. Spare me, bitch. No one feels bad for you.
my cat Rarity would always want to go outside, and that's something that I always had to prevent. One night, me and my ex, we got into a huge fight, and she accidentally, it was like 5 a.m. She ended up leaving because I'm telling you, my BPD makes me wild. And she was like, I cannot handle this. So she left in the middle of the night and she accidentally left the door open. And I didn't notice until later on because I was sitting in the kitchen and I noticed a cold breeze. Everyone thought that I let Rarity out on purpose. Like, I wish I had all my videos, but I deleted all of it. It was traumatic. They created a whole storyline that I did it on purpose, and like for Roxy to come on here and use that as like bait to prove I'm a shitty person. No, like you can call me a shitty person on things that are true. Not
If it's not true, if you didn't let Rarity out, why this strong reaction? Genuinely curious.
things that are like absolutely fake.
This is why you are here, young lady, to show everyone. No, seriously, look, you're not perfect. You've made
gonna have to
mistakes.
burn
You've
your
done-
feelings.
And I 100% am behind you. I am going to be your biggest cheerleader. You've got.
I can't wait to see the chaos that ensues having ALR around. Nothing good comes from her, and she'll end up threatening to sue Keemstar. I'm calling it now. Oh, silly, it's Lily said, Amber sounds a little slurry. I guess she's got to pay those bills. I thought so too. And she ate all her tax savings. This and Foodie cursing them with a law and a super chat is low-key the funniest day in girl world. Did Foodie curse them with a law? Hold on. Did I miss that part?
That is what you were coming at me
Did you
with.
set a timer? Did you set a timer?
I've never set an alarm. I've never set a timer. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go on Beck's channel. I'm sorry, her name is Beck. I'm gonna go on Beck's channel and I'm gonna pull her Q&A up.
You know what Keem said actually today? He does not give a about what a scorned ex has to say, and that's
Right,
on
but I'm
purpose.
asking you, why are you lying though? When you said you admitted it that you did do that because you had separation anxiety.
Yes, Amberlynn Reed has separation anxiety, but has Amberlynn ever set a timer? No.
Oh.
Alarm. That is what you were coming at me
Did you
with.
set a timer? Did you set a timer?
I've never set an alarm. I've never set a timer. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go on Beck's channel. I'm sorry, her name is Beck. I'm gonna go on Beck's channel and I'm gonna pull her Q&A up.
You know what Keem said actually today? He does not give a about.
I don't know. The more you say, oh, it came from a reaction channel, just kind of proves that what Roxy's saying is true. So what I do know, you guys, is Roxy is supposed to either go back up on Lol Cow Bus Or she might do it on her own channel, but she's supposed to come with receipts. So we'll see what happens. If you guys are interested in this stuff, I can let you know.
And back.
All right, hold on. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't know any of the locale folks, but Roxy said what we were all thinking. Amber will last a week, if that. Yeah, Roxy was taking a lot of heat. She was a lot of heat from a lot of people. And I can't wait to see her come with the receipts and shut them all the fuck up. This is funny to me because the Salah Loves Poop account uploaded a whole playlist, My Wife in Cuba. Let me show you guys. Deleted Cuba Rage stream. Appeared twice. Oh, 3 times. Marley Hendrix. Is this... Oh, wait. Is this Ariel? I remember when Marty was covering like Jessica Messica and all of those shenanigans, he said that her friend Ariel is really Marley Hendrix. So I don't know. All right, now how do I get out of this? Oh, fuck my life. Hold on, I gotta go back to Twitter. It kicked me out. There was no way to go back. Oh, I have some songs I'm excited to tell you about that I was listening to this morning. I don't know if anybody cares, but you know, maybe it's a song you haven't heard from in a long or haven't heard in a long time. So if you haven't heard Hey Baby Que Paso by the Texas Tornadoes, you have lived a very sad life. And the song, I don't know if there's any way to say it. And you need to listen to this song immediately, and it will make your whole day and have you bouncing around the house. And then you'll want to play it at every family gathering. And then I was listening to the Escape Club Wild Wild West because this song, I don't know, this song comes on and I just want to dance. I will dance wherever I am. It's a really good song. Oh, Legs by ZZ Top. One thing this is hard to explain. I don't miss anything from addiction, right? Like I look back and it was all bad. But there were moments before life got horrible when I used to love to go dancing in like stupid dive bars, right? I just loved music so much and I loved dancing to like all the songs. Anyways, I don't know that there's places that you could just go fucking dance. So I dance in the safety of my house, and that's a good time with my Coke Zero that doesn't give me a hangover, doesn't land me in jail, you know? I said happy Poopmas. Did you guys ever watch Floribama Shore? This show was my guilty pleasure. I don't know what that says about me. And she was always my favorite. Yes, she was. And now, can I tell you, she is clean and sober and living an amazing life. Like, you could tell when you were watching this that, like, something wasn't right, but she was so genuinely fucking funny. And you just wanted to like her and protect her. At least I'll speak for myself. Anyways, if you check out her Instagram, I can't remember her last name. It's Courtney something. Yeah, she's sober now. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. Oh, no. Oh, now where did you guys go? Hold on. I have Twitter up twice. Go away. Come back to me, StreamYards. Hold on. I'm going to try to get you guys back. Ha ha! Hey, Hard. To me, Dove Bars was the most fun. Or Dive Bars, always cool people. That part right there, like, I felt like I met some very nice people there. Now, alcohol didn't do anything good for me. I definitely won't ever go dancing back at a bar. But, you know, there's, like, times where you can remember before shit got really bad, right? And then you were no longer welcome in bars and you can no longer dance. Like, that's what I remember. I play the tape forward. But anyways, it's nice to be able to play these songs and dance sober in my house where it's safe. I just want to remind you of the things that Salah told Kay Bella when he cheated on Chantal, who was in the ER in Canada. He says, we're going to meet up. She paid me for another girl to come to me and F her. Imagine what she's going to do. Nothing. Then he says all these disgusting things to her, stomping, peeing, pooing, all of those things. And then he says, when you have money, you're going to send me too? Because I own you. And I will take your money, and it's honorable to you. See, I think he says that to Chantal, and he does take her money. He asks Kabbalah if she's the Christian god of farts. says what he wants to do to her in her Bible, says it again, then asks, wait, where is your ass? I must lick it now before I poop on you. He tells her, if you travel, come until Chantal comes. Can you imagine losing your ever fucking mind over somebody like this? Oh, and this part right here, at least I can carry you. That had to be the one that stung the most, right? That's the only explanation. Yeah, Roxy's going to get her and there's more receipts, but damn, that was epic. Wasn't it beautiful? I love Roxy. Look up Roxy Unfiltered, or if a mod can share her channel. I know Aaron probably has it for the people. Can you please share Roxy's channel? Roxy is a jack of all trades. I kind of feel like she can do it all. Her channel is a variety. Like, it's never just one thing, right? Like, she's either out and about doing something fun and crazy, and it always involves her family, which I think is really cool. I'm not saying if you're not close with your family, I don't think you're cool. I'm just saying I like gravitate towards people who get the crazy family lifestyle, if that makes sense. Because I can relate. I could totally relate. She's really close with her sisters, which is beautiful to see. She goes in and out of the LCU, but what I will say is she's so fucking smart. Like, she realizes that she's different from them. And she realizes that she has things going for her. And I think sometimes she chases the crazy and the fun and all that. But she always goes back to just doing things with her family. So hopefully she notices the trend and she only goes around the LCU to expose bitches that deserve it. I found this very disgusting. Oh, wait, before I go to that, Merry Poopmas, one and all. Woof, 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 motherfuckers. I looked at FFG's Twitter. And if anybody is still supporting her, I really would like to know why, because it's just like you're supporting Chantal. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. But, you know, some people have to learn the hard way. These are things she says about, I don't even want to read it. Just look at the words on the screen and tell me if you think this person is normal. Tell me. Something horrible happened in Sam and Yaba's family, and I don't think it's something that they're proud of. It's awful, right? It's awful what happened to that little girl. It's everything about the story. But the way people use it as some sort of gotcha just tells me that they're evil to the core. Like, you're talking about a little girl who was SA'd. You think that's normal, FFG? You think it's normal every day to use it as a gotcha all over your Twitter? You're fucking insane. All the shit you talk about addicts, you are clearly in some sort of addiction. How do I know? Because misery loves company. When I was addicted, I was miserable. I was hurting and I wanted everybody to be on the same level as me. I wanted everybody who was happy to hurt just like me. I can spot this shit from a mile away. You have all these big plans, yet nothing to fucking show for it. If I was making $500,000 off lying about a dead cat, I would at least have my own house. Why are you still holding out in hotels? Why are you getting fired from jobs for chasing coworkers with brooms? That's not exactly something a sober person does, right? In sobriety, we know to keep our hands to ourselves, and it's possible. Why? Because we're not under the influence. And whatever you have to say about me, Frenchie, I already know. Just boozing today. What about your grandpa? La 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 la. I've changed everything about my fucking life. You assaulted an elderly man in a wheelchair far more recently than I've done any shit, so I don't want to hear about it. I can't stand that woman. This is another tweet. This is why Sam was abandoned at 4 years old. This is why Chris's son doesn't want any. Oh my God. You know what I noticed? No hate to you out there if you don't have children. People choose to not have children for multiple reasons these days, right? Like, you don't want to bring a child into this crazy world. It's not really financially doable for a lot of people. I mean, children are fucking expensive. Like, you will have yourself considering like going to work a pole to be able to afford the shoe addiction that they have, right? Like, my brain goes to some weird places. But what I will say, like, I will never shame anybody else for choosing to not having children or not being able to. I've seen it happen in my own family where people haven't been able to have children, where they desperately want to and they cry and it's their hopes and dreams, right? But what I will say is there's people who don't have kids who hate other people who are moms, and I just don't understand it. Foodie's one of those people. She would always talk about single moms, say horrible things, that it takes no talent to be able to spread your legs multiple times. You shouldn't have children if you can't afford them, blah, 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 right? And then now FFG's become this person. This is why you're abandoned at 4 years old. FFG, your own family hates you and is exposing you. Your mother even did it on her deathbed with that letter that you showed, trying to be a gotcha moment. No, you didn't let your mom have any peace. All she wanted you guys to do was make up. Anyways, hi Nessa. She needs to reopen the asylum, or Canada needs to reopen the asylums. She isn't exposing anything, but how vile she is, I agree. You know, I didn't want to be one of those people that brings up her mother, but she talks about people's literal kids. Like, she talks about my grandpa. He's no longer here anymore. I don't have any ill will to her mom. Like, what I read yesterday on this stream, I don't know if you guys could tell. It actually made me so fucking sad for her mom. I think of like my mom, right? When me and my sister didn't get along, granted, it was because of my addiction. And I had resentment too. I did. I had resentment. It's very hard to explain, and I can't really share the story here. While I'm very open about my life, like, there's people in my family who are very fucking private, and I need to respect that, right? So I was resentful of my sister, and we didn't get along. And my mom would tell us it broke her heart. It broke her fucking heart. Like, as a mom, you want your kids to help each other and be there for each other and to create memories together. And you want to know that if you leave this world, your kids have each other's back. And that letter was absolutely heartbreaking. I don't believe any of the tears, FFG, oh, I went to see my mom. I don't believe her. I think she avoided her mom because she knew she was too bad. Not her mom. That FFG was too bad. Anyways, the art of projection. This is what from her brother.
I was watching some of this last night with the chat running, and I noticed that a lot of people were asking her if she got paid, and she avoided answering that question for a long time. Again, there could be two thoughts here. Was she avoiding it because she's pissed off because she didn't get paid and she didn't want to address it? Or was she avoiding answering it because she was like, I don't want to be honest because then how do I grift for the rest of the month? It's like maybe she was debating in her head whether or not to say and what she was going to say. I don't know. I was watching some of this.
FFG really is the queen of projection, right? Everything she says about other people, she feels about herself. Like, even the way she used my past as a gotcha moment. Oh, how's your grandpa? Beat any blah, 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 blah. Like, she was the one assaulting elderly people. Everything she said about Yaba and Sam, she feels abandoned. She feels hated. She feels whatever. Calling Chantal a grifter. Okay, Chantal is a grifter, but she even called me a grifter. FFG had a huge problem with me raising money for a PC. She made multiple tweets about it. People were talking about it on Twitter. Anyways, everything she feels about other people, she's doing. She was grifting. She was lying about a cat being alive. For how long? Shenanigans said if Amber lasts long enough for the LCU's fat camp too, I hope she knows that she's going to have to do real weigh-ins so she can't lie about her weight. It's also a 2-week experience where she will have to not only move her body, restrict eating, and socialize. But let's be real. Do we really think she's going to weigh in? I don't think she's going to do anything. January, whatever, she's supposed to stop drinking her sodies and sugar and whatever else. She's not going to stop. But I guess we'll see what happens. Crochet with Ashmi said, we are legitimately doing Lush skincare on sweaty, dirty skin. and hands in the fall. Hold on, this little window. Hey, Stella, you can't hide anything in the LCU. That part. Hell no, she won't. Discussing weird behavior. I think so too. What are you talking about? I missed something, I think. Huh? Let me scroll up a bit. FFG is a sociopath. Speaking about the person who avoided the question about when the cat died, right? Hold on, I'm going up to Nessa. I just got here. Oh, hey, Rose. Happy vibes. I know, she does love weaponizing it. Anyways, this is disgusting to me. She has crud on her face, but we're applying skincare after touching things other people have touched in the mall, in the food court. But this is what Chantal does. I mean, I love doing skincare after the shower. How about you? When your pores are all open and they could just suck up the hyaluronic acid and all that. When my face is all scrubbed clean. How about you? Sometimes I even shave my face. It's a thing. If you don't, you should. I don't know how else to word it, but it gets all the dead skin off and it really makes a difference. It does. Tofu said, does anyone have the photo of the new chick Jason is talking to? Okay, are you guys ready to see her? I know it's in here. Now, supposedly, Carrie reached out to this woman on Facebook, and she said that she has never talked to Rev. Then also, supposedly, there's this person called Mr. Takedown Man who's pretending to be this woman, and he talked about it, showing receipts. Now, I haven't been looking for any of those things. I know he thinks he's talking to somebody. Wookie has told me that. He's talking to somebody, whether they're real catfishing him, a troll, who fucking knows, but there is a real voice on the other end of the phone. So there's that. There's that. I did hear him say that Essie was the one, the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, which has to be hurting Shani. And I love that so much for her. Let's see. I've been really invested in this storyline, and I still haven't seen a damn photo of his mysterious, potentially AI love interest. Same. Someone said he showed the camera her photo, so someone has to have it. Well, it's right here. Ness, are you saying Foodie acts like a child to appeal to it, and that's akin to child marriage? Okay, I was confused too because I didn't understand when we were talking about child marriage. But I also forget things very easily. So there's that. You know, we could be talking about something in 20 minutes. I forgot everything else we've talked about. So yeah, I mean, going based on my memory alone, I'm not that confident. Anyways, I thought this was really funny and it made me laugh. So I'm going to hopefully make you laugh too. And then I really have to pee. Anyway, let me search the hashtag again before we go and see if there's anything we could have possibly missed. I will for sure, no matter what, be live in my backyard again today. Let's do the afternoon where it's nice and warm. Okay, so maybe around noon. I have so much I want to say, yet I don't know that it's right for this stream. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, now how did I get to this? Oh, she's finally sending Foodie Beauty from the donation she's been getting to help herself. What's going on with Teardrop and Foodie yesterday? She called her sweet love, and today she called her sweet baby. Now, I know she always is very happy when Teardrop shows up in her chat, but she's never called her those things. Maybe she forgot. Like, I think Teardrop plays Salah sometimes, and maybe Foodie forgets and just says these things. I don't know. Teardrop probably wants to finger the Barracuda and Ricotta Snatch. Okay, well, that's enough internet for me for today. I have the worst mental image and smell happening in my mind, and I don't know that there's any coming back from picturing this woman fingering Chantal. So anyways, what is this? Oh, this is old. This is the behavior that got her in trouble, so we won't be looking at that. Am I in some weird Foodie Beauty black hole that I can't see anything recent? Why am I so stuck in the past? Oh, here we go. I make food look so beautiful. Well, do you want a cookie? I mean, woohoo, congratulations. I'm pretty sure that's a stock image. But if you did make it, I don't know. I don't have a cookie for you. I'm sorry. Pumpkin pie. It's Christmas Eve. Take joy. I mean, it's not anymore. I don't know. I can't get out of this whatever we're in. So, on that note, oh, she don't lie. She don't lie. She don't lie. She does. Cocaine by Eric Clapton. I want to listen to that later too. And now I'm in some kind of K-pop world. What is happening? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Lori, thank you so much for the super chat. Free the people. The image you made is hilarious. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. Hold on. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm so annoyed that I was stuck in like, maybe nobody's talking about her anymore. Oh, here we go. Free the people posted it. They look literally the same. Salah Al-Refe proposed to Chantal after 2 days. He had his I'm going to say bye in like 2 minutes. He had his dating profile set to Canadian. He asked another woman how much money she made and asked her to go to Kuwait while Chantal was in Canada. He said he wants to grape and poop on women. He likes corn with skinny women. Enough said. Thank you for that reminder. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. And please look for me this afternoon. We're going to hang out in the backyard, and I'm going to attempt to be able to smoke with you guys. We'll see if Coco lets me. All right, I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.